Viewers, welcome to our JSC English Second Language series. This is program 4, and this lesson is on how to use the plural form correctly when we speak and write in English. After watching this video, you should be able to use the plural form correctly. Enjoy the program.
It looks like it will only be the two of us this afternoon. The ones that need these extra classes often stay away, and that's beyond my understanding.
They might still come, ma'am. You just never know.
I hope so. I wanted us to look at the apostrophe today. Many of you still get confused with plural and the apostrophe as a punctuation mark.
Okay, let me think. Nouns are found in the singular or plural form. Singular form is when we are dealing with a single subject, like one tree.
Good. Continue, please.
The plural form is when we are dealing with many, or at least more than one, like many trees.
All right. Then when do we use the apostrophe in plural?
The apostrophe indicates contractions or shows possession.
Or ownership. Okay?
Yes, like when we say, we've been here. This shows a contraction. But if we say, the dog's tail, the tail belongs to the dog, so that indicates ownership.
Well done, Chantel. And now that you have highlighted the difference between the plural and the apostrophe.
Sorry I'm late, miss. Hi, Chantel.
I'm glad you've decided to join us today, Liz. We are revising the plural form today, and tomorrow we'll look at the apostrophe in detail.
Okay, miss.
As Chantel said before, Liz, nouns are either in singular form, one, or plural form, more than one. For most nouns, the plural form includes the letter S at the end of the word. For example, dogs, trees, bags. Nouns ending in S, Z, CH, SH, and X call for an ES in the plural form. This added syllable makes pronunciation easier. This is for example with words like beaches, foxes, wishes.
Oh, I never realized that.
Some nouns ending in O are pluralized with an S, while others call for ES.
Sure.
Yes, unfortunately these words must be memorized because there is no simple rule to explain the differences. They are ecos, heroes, potatoes, vitus, autos, memos, pimentos, and pros. Now, nouns ending in Y, drop the Y and add IES instead. Here are a few examples. Family becomes families. Story becomes stories. Baby becomes babies.
And miss, what about child, which becomes children, and more than 1 foot are 2 feet? And sheep, it stays the same.
A clever observation, Liz. Those are the irregular plural forms. There are other several irregularities in the plural forms of the English nouns. As you said, child becomes children, food becomes feet, tooth becomes teeth, mouse becomes mice, man becomes men, women becomes women, fungus becomes fungi.
Goodness, it's a language, but it still needs a lot of memorizing.
You are right, Chantal. Here are some more. Thief becomes thieves. Note that not all words ending in F follow this pattern. Roof becomes roofs. Person becomes people. However, species remains species. Hair remains hair. Fish remains fish, even in the plural.
And what about that comma which is sometimes put in the A next to the word? For instance, the dog's tail?
The apostrophe. That means the tail belongs to the dog. That shows ownership.
Yes, many of you get confused with the plural and apostrophe. I'll tell the two of you a secret for remembering that the apostrophe signifies its plural, and only the two of you will know. You know that possessive means to have, right? And so the possessive form of a word has an apostrophe.
And how do you tell the difference between plural and possessive?
Just before you came in, Liz, Chantel and I were discussing the plural and the possessive. Check the meaning of the sentences. Does the noun simply refer to more than one thing? Or does the sentence mention something that belongs to the noun? Glad you asked. Look at the table. Like when we say, we've been here. This shows contraction. And if we say, the dog's tail, the tail belongs to the dog. That shows ownership. We'll discuss the apostrophe in tomorrow's class. Please make sure not to miss it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss.
Good day, ma'am.
Bye.
Viewers, although the correct use of plural and possessive forms may seem like a minor issue to us, incorrect forms stand out like red flags. This is especially the case with the incorrect use of apostrophe marks. Therefore, in summary, the plural form of a noun indicates simply that there are more than one of the person or a thing in question. For most nouns, the plural form simply adds the letter S at the end of the word. But remember, that is not always the case. Nouns ending in S, Z, CH, SH, and X get ES in the plural form. Nouns ending in O, when they are plural, some get an S added while others have an ES. Nouns ending in Y drop the Y and add IES. Remember, study and memorize the irregular plural forms. It's the only way to make them become familiar to use. And this concludes our fourth program in the JSC English Second Language series. I hope you've learned something new from it. Here are our SMS competition rules. You just SMS to this number, 5003. In the message box under the number, write down the keyword for today's program. And this is the word plural. So you SMS plural followed by the correct option A, B, or C. And maybe you'll be the lucky winner of our prize. Here's the question. Remember, choose only one answer. The plural form of a noun indicates that it is A, more than one, B, only one, or C, ownership. Let me repeat the question. The plural form of a noun indicates that it is A, more than one, B, only one, C, ownership. Thank you for watching. Until next time, from me, Oz, and the whole Namco crew, it's goodbye.